What's up, everyone? You know what's coming. It's time for the weekly roast of Crap Gamer and the rest of his fugly fembots. Recently, these ladies had themselves a discussion where they subjectively rambled on about how Xbox One is a better quality console than the PS4. And they were like, yeah, the PS4 has more sales, but the Xbox One is still a better product, better quality, yada, yada, yada. So as soon as I saw this shit, I was like, alright, this week's roast is gonna be easy, because y'all know how I do it. I bring facts, I bring evidence, my reasons are objective, and I make it clear when I'm being, opinionated. When I'm making an opinionated statement, you know it. Now, it's really difficult to legitimately determine which console is better in quality overall, and I guess it really depends on what metric you base your opinion on. Do you base it on the games themselves? Do you base it on the features of the console? Do you base it on the performance of the console? Or do you combine all of that together? Now I'm going to try to combine it all together because I think that would be the fairest way to do it. But I'm not going to get too in depth or trying to make this video too long. Now first let's talk a bit about the UI. Now first off, I want to mention that since launch the PS4 has seen 17 different firmware updates. Which when I looked that up I thought that was kind of a lot. But the Xbox One, on the other hand, has seen 22 different firmware updates. Whew. Anyways, both these consoles have revamped their UIs since last gen. And I think it's pretty safe to say that Microsoft went a little further. They took that extra step with their design and their concept, but did it really pay off? I mean, they have more features in terms of, the whole watching TV thing, controlling the machine with your voice, snap feature, all those kinds of things. Whereas the PS4 has more features in terms of social interaction and sharing your gaming experiences. Now the Xbox One UI is known to be somewhat slow and clunky. And you can see here, even Xbox fans on the Xbox One forum are admitting that compared to PS4, the Xbox One interface is miles behind in terms of performance. Now if you look at this UI/OS comparison from Now Gamer, you can see that it falls heavily in favor of the PS4. Despite all of that though, the thing that really puts a nail in the coffin of the Xbox One UI isn't the fact that it's slow, or that it's overcomplicated, or that its party chat system is a major step backwards compared to its 360 predecessor. The major nail in the coffin is that Microsoft is actually redesigning the whole thing. They're redoing their whole UI. I mean, this is actually a really good thing for Xbox One and its users. And, a new UI is coming soon within the next few months. Let's just hope that it's actually a step up this time. The PS4, on the other hand, is still handling business proper like it was on day one. There's a new update on the horizon that is once again increasing social and sharing features even further, so both parties have stuff to look forward to within this coming months. As far as UIs go, it's pretty clear that objectively the PS4 wins. It's got a better quality UI, straight up. Now on to the next topic. I want to just talk a little bit about the power. And I know Xbox fans don't like this topic because, again, there's a clear and decisive winner here, so I'm just going to come out and say it. PS4 wins, okay? The overall quality of games and performance is most often in the favor of the PS4. Now this shows in the UI, which I just talked about. It shows in about 95% of the multi-platform games that are out. It shows in the speeds at which the consoles boot up. It shows in the speeds at which the consoles download and install games. The PS4 is just a more powerful machine, and it does all of those things faster and more efficiently than the Xbox One. And again, I must stress that these are objective facts. I'm not just spouting out random things just because it's how I feel. Hence why I'm proving with screenshots, proof and evidence to back up what I'm saying. Now, let's talk about the games now, okay? Again, another very subjective topic, yet there are some objective numbers that can be used to determine which console has the overall better quality selection of games. Now, if we're going to go by third-party games, then the PS4 would win hands down. It has shown consistently better visuals and performance across the majority of third-party releases over the past 2 years. Aside from that, it also has the most exclusive content added onto those third-party games. I mean, there's really no point in going any further into it. If you want the best quality third-party games, you get a PS4. The answer is easy there. But what about exclusives, okay? Now here's where I gathered some numbers, I did some math, and reached some answers. So I took 5 of the top exclusive PS4 releases and 5 of the top Xbox One releases, and I averaged out their Metacritic scores. So for the PS4, I used Bloodborne, Infamous Second Son, Killzone Shadowfall, The Last of Us Remastered, and The Order 1886. Now the average critic score for these 5 games is 80.6. The average user score for these 5 games is 7.82. Now the 5 Xbox One games I used are Forza Horizon 2, Master Chief Collection, Sunset Overdrive, Titanfall, and Rare Replay. Now the average critic score for these 5 games is 84.6, and the average user score for them is 7.46. So as you can see, even though the PS4 has the highest rated games, on average the critics like to score Xbox One exclusives a little higher. Although in terms of user scores, it's evident that users tend to score PS4 exclusives a little higher than Xbox One exclusives. So in that respect, I would give a slight edge to the Xbox One, however it's not really by much at all, because if you look at the top 5 games from each console regardless of exclusivity, the PS4 averages a critic score of 93.8 and a user score of 8.66, whereas the Xbox One averages a critic score of 90.6 and a user score of 7.46. So in terms of games, it's really hard to say which has the better quality experiences because everyone's opinion is different. But if you look at these numbers, most of them are in favor of the PS4. It has the top 2 highest rated exclusives, and on average, users tend to score PS4 games higher. Multi-platform games get higher scores on PS4 than they do on Xbox One. So in terms of quality, it edges out in favor of the PS4. And again, this is objective. You can prefer games on Xbox all you want. The ratings and scores are saying that the PS4 offers more quality in terms of gaming experiences. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the online services because I've gone over it in other videos, but basically they're both equal. There are people who have issues with PlayStation Network and Xbox Live each and every day. There are people on both services who experience incredible lag, annoying little kids, features that don't work, etc. It's literally impossible to decisively decide which one is objectively better, so I will do what's fair and chalk this category up as a tie. But if I really wanted to, I could edge it to the PS4 simply for being cheaper and offering more free games. But I won't do it like that. So we'll just call this one a tie and leave it at that. So when it's all said and done, the PS4 has a better quality UI, it has a better quality performance, it has better quality games, it's more socially adapted for sharing your gameplay moments and experiences, whether it's instant screenshots to Twitter, instant streaming to Twitch, instant uploading to YouTube, or game sharing with your friends around the world. The PS4 has you connected and it's easy, fast, and simple. And for these reasons, I would subjectively say that the PS4 offers the best quality gaming experience. So who wins in terms of overall quality? Well, I think I just proved the answer to that one. Who wins in terms of sales? Well, we all know the answer to that one too. So yeah, as usual, Crap and his girlfriends just got roasted once again. And I'm going to steal a little page out of Black Ninja's book right here because this was just too easy. And that's going to be it for me for this one though. So be sure to share this video. Show me some love by liking and subscribing. All you haters, be sure to smash that thumbs down button too. It's not hurting my feelings or nothing. Couldn't give a shit either way. Thank you all for watching, guys. I'm Vile Self. Until next time, villains. Later.